inside of State Farm Stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go in Glendale. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the seventh-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. Kyler Murray, and he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defense's worst nightmare. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
We talk all the time, Kate, of the NFL at times being a copycat league, and there's no question the success of Penix and Bo Nix and Jaden Daniels and all of their experience they brought to the NFL game was attractive to Tennessee, taking Cam Ward 1-1. This guy has been there and done it and seen it all at the college level. Now, he's got to bring that experience and watch it flourish in the NFL.
Called it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
The play fake. Here's Ward. Escapes out to the left.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Third down, 1 yard to go. He's going to keep this one. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Akeem Davis-Gaither on the stop. A gain of a yard. First down, Titans.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
First and 10 now from the 30. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. He keeps this one himself. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Josh Sweat making the stop.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
And the Cardinals getting 2 extra defensive backs out there. Third down coming. Now looking to throw with Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Coming now from the Titans on this fourth down. On comes Johnny Hekker. Greg Dortch back to return for the Cardinals. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Now we get set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Murray here on first down. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Offense to the line for second down. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. It's a short pickup to the 20. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
Here's a nickel look by the Titans. Third down. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked up by the Titans. And he doesn't reach the end zone. Thought he might be able to carry that one in, but they are going to take over on the verge of 6 after that fumble.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And they'll only need to figure out a couple of yards here. They're going to start with first and goal from the 2. A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out first and goal. Jordan Power with the big tight end. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
That's what I call a go-for-broke call right there. Had that one saved up for a specific spot, and it fell just short of getting them the touchdown.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Now from back at the 4, here's third and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! Titans capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Looking to start this drive with Connor. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Kyler. He takes it himself. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 42. There's a screen. It's Connor. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down carry for Connor. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
13 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. And at this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap out of Ward. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there, an awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
This, our last play of the quarter. Here he is on third and long. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. Takes out a one-stop. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Ward off the play fake. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Another punch brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Cardinals and running back James Conner headed back to the field. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown. Brock, let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. First and 10, Murray. Throwing over the middle, but it's It's incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Pitching it out to Connor here. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Well, they were hoping. They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Murray set up to throw. Rolling left, buying some time, and he's brought down at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. One on the ground with Pollard. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And all it can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Ward. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get 6 and a first down as well.
And the Titans first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Man in motion out of the slot. 1st and 10 here. Ward. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
On 3rd and long, it's Ward. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Johnny Hecker on that a punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Connor gets it here to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Connor trying the right side. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
On 2nd down, a run with Connor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Murray looking to throw. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Cardinals out for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Titans to the line now, 1st and 10. Ward setting up to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. It's the Titans, needing 8 on 3rd down. Now Ward. He lofts it deep left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. Deep to return, Greg Dortch. Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. This one quickly to Harrison. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Stepping up, and he's going to run. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 39. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's another Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
He can run it. Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
Murray, 3rd and goal. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Yeah, I understand why this crowd and these fans were celebrating a touchdown, but not so fast. Catch, yeah, that looked good, but you got to get both feet down, too.
Field goal attempt coming here from Chad Ryland. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Ryland is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points, Right before the final frame, and for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. The Titans offense headed out just before halftime. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on second down. From the 34. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Intended target was Calvin Ridley, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So here's the Tennessee offense getting ready to start our 3rd quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Gives to Pollard on the option. And he's taken down with some quality yardage on that play.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 12. First down, Tennessee.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Now a toss, it's Pollard. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Ward. Setting Start the screen. It's Pollard. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
It'd be kind of fun, Kate, to be able to measure these coordinators' blood pressure or temperature, because the third down screen for negative yards, I promise you that coordinator's heated on the sidelines.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
No gain on the play.
Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Incomplete.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. On the gun, it's Murray. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. Collects this at the 32. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Ward off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Unfortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Straight ahead, it's Connor. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Hits his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Jarvis Brownlee there to make that play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 41. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't a linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set, 3rd down. Murray keeps it. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Had to be a missed assignment somewhere on that play, and the QB capitalizes with an excellent gain. There's got to be an adjustment made, so even when the QB keeps it himself on the read option, that gain is minimized.
Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. The Titans ready to take over on offense. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Trying the inside. Ball's out. Return after the fumble, but they will take over inside the red zone. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that 1st tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that 1st tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? But that 2nd hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Ward now on 3rd down. That one's caught by Jefferson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Complete to Van Jefferson. A gain of 15. 1st down, Titans.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10 here. Ward. That one is incomplete. incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the gun, it's Ward. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
Gain of 15. First down, Titans.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10, it's Pollard. Juke the defender. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
First down throw here for Ward. Hauled in by Lockett, right side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
From the 27. Flush down out to his left. He gets 6 on that play, and the Titans will have a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Tennessee.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
All set up now for first and 10. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And he's got it. It's in close. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
First and goal, Tennessee.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Going Bauer with a big tight end. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line, and that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. To the air with Ward. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Dortch now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Ready to start this drive with Connor. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They're going play action. It's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Connor here from the gun. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it again at the 26.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. That throw finds Okonkwo. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Throwing now off play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
1st and 10 from the 41. Ward now. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Just a little reminder right there that he's more than a passer. They'll call his number as a runner, too, especially if the defenses don't account for him.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So out now comes the punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Running left, it's Connor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now Murray on the play fake. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He'll throw it. He's got McBride complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Murray here on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals with a little more work to do to win it here. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Murray keeps it. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. Trying to push this past the marker. And he will not get there. They stop him at the line and come through to get the turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. He'll look to throw it. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Tried getting that to his back, Tony Pollard. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Here he is to throw. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Running right, here's Pollard. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here he is to throw. Okonkwo brings it in. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Throwing now. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Handoff running right. Pollard trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. They give on 2nd to Pollard. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Looking to throw it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say so long from Glendale.